Hi everybody, this is Danielle and welcome to my YouTube channel Danielle Style, where we deal with topics from business to style. We're going to be talking about the Evander Venezuelan gang leader nicknamed El Culon, who was found in Point Fortin, Trinidad recently. So he assumed leadership of this Evander gang a few months ago because the then leader, Miguel Barrada Morales, was killed by Venezuelan police around the same time. So this El Culon, which also means big bottom, I don't know how he got that nickname and I don't want to know. He was found with some other Venezuelans and they were arrested. Now, this gang, the Evander gang, is based in Tucupita, Venezuela. And Tucupita is a little rough area, Gaza we say. So, El Culon was actually wanted in Venezuela for certain charges like drug trafficking and kidnappings. So here's my issue with this whole thing. At a previous post-cabinet media briefing, a female reporter had asked if the murder of the Venezuelan on Aropita Avenue was gang-related. I don't know if you all remember. It was close to that food place. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a pay by the pound place. And the Minister of National Security had confidently answered, "Oh no, that is not gang-related. That has no criminal ties." So then the investigative reporter Mark Bassan came out with a story some weeks ago stating that Evander gang members from Venezuela were in Trinidad. Some people commented on his story saying how sometimes his information isn't true, it's not verified, etc. Well, we have the proof now. We have a whole gang leader, El Culon, found in Point Fortin. He wasn't found in a little pirogue by carcass in the water. He was found on the island of Trinidad. So he had already sailed. He reached our shores. He found his way. He got a place and seems to be quite comfortable. So I don't know if the Minister of National Security and his other friends who are trying to just downplay the crime in Trinidad, if you all think that he came to visit Maracas to try some bacon shack. These people, these hard, tough gang leader and gang members are in Trinidad now. So they are either going to join the gangs in Trinidad, which is highly unlikely because gangs don't really join gangs. They fight against gangs, and that is going to be more crime. We already have the Muslim and Rasta city, and we have all of that already, so we're getting more gangs coming in, and our National Security Minister, etc., just acting like, nah, this is not criminal related at all. Okay, sir, if you say so. My other issue is, they stated that they are having difficulty finding an interpreter. With so much people graduating with Spanish degrees and Spanish-based degrees in UWI, you can't find an interpreter. And you could actually do it. You could actually be an interpreter with E-levels if you can't find somebody with a degree who wants to do it. Spanish is being spoken, Spanish and French is being spoken and taught in a lot of schools. What's the problem? How could you have difficulty finding an interpreter? That is so much crap. And the other thing is, Coast Guard and police officers. We know, okay, let me just inject a tiny little story. About 20 years ago, or almost 30 years ago, when I had to choose subjects, they were telling us about the importance of Spanish and French. They were telling us that Spanish would help with trade and communication because Venezuela is right next to us. So there are a lot of people in Trinidad with working knowledge of Spanish. And you all need to hire these people. Instead of hiring, well, we know how the hiring process is in Trinidad. You have to know people, which is very retarded. So there are Coast Guard officers and police officers who don't know Spanish. The Coast Guard officers are the ones who have to be fishing these Venezuelans when their pirogues and whatever boats turn over in Trinidad waters. They have to go and fish them out. This is not this whole Venezuelan immigration into Trinidad, this is not new. This has been happening a while now, and for the past couple of years it has increased. So the least that could have been done would be to have some Spanish lessons for these Coast Guard officers and soldiers, etc., for those officers who may be interested, and maybe turn it into a specialized job description and give them maybe a little bit more money now. Give me a little bit more money to go and fish for these people in the water and go and break down doors to scrape them out of these apartments and houses, etc. So I have a couple other videos that I did. One with the Venezuelan registration that is to be started in a few days. And I have a couple other videos which are talking about the Venezuelan gang members in Trinidad. One other video. So you could go and check those out after you watch this video. Let me know your thoughts about El Culon. El Culon, which quite here. Most likely to eat bacon shark because obviously everybody's acting like if they're not coming here to commit crimes. Alright, so feel free to subscribe to Daniel Style for news topics, lifestyle, carnival videos from Trinidad and Tobago and sometimes other parts of the world. Click the little notification bell so you will know that I'm coming with new videos. And I'll check you in an upcoming video. Bye.